Let's see what Indiana wants to do here. They want to run, and Mitchell pulls up and connects. Fourth fastest pace of play, and that suits Caitlin Clark.
Really get out in transition, see if you can get some early quick buckets.
Clark hits her third three. Caitlin Clark is red hot.
This was classic Caitlin Clark.
From her days as a standout player at Iowa, Caitlin's been turning heads with her incredible skills. Now, as a rookie sensation with the Fever, she's not just playing, she's dominating. It's
back inside. Oh, good ball movement, and it's busted in the finish. Back inside.
No wonder she's the clear favorite to snag the Rookie of the Year award this season. But recently she came up with a hilarious surprise, something you might not know about her. But before the unveiling, let's take a moment to ask for your support. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button. It's completely free for you, but it means the world to us. Now let's jump right back into the action. Well, it's Clark's hidden talent. Yes, she doesn't stop at basketball. On September 21st, Clark's Fever teammate, Lexie unleashed a viral sensation on TikTok, showcasing Clark's play-by-play skills for baseball. In the video, Clark provided commentary for the game between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. The caption read, "POV, your friend says she'd be a good commentator."
And that ball's hit to the shortstop. Rojas throws it over to first base, and that's not going to be enough. That's an infield single by Contreras. We're in the bottom of the fourth. We got a score of 1-0 to the Phillies. Runner on first, no outs. This brings someone to the plate. One time to pick around. And here comes the 0-1 pitch.
She showed off some impressive broadcasting chops, and it was nothing short of hilarious. Could we see her behind a mic in the future? Who knows, but one thing's for sure. Whether it's on the court or off, Caitlin Clark is a star in the making. Even without knowing most of the players, Caitlin nailed the tone and cadence like a seasoned broadcaster. You could easily picture her sitting next to Phillies announcer Tom McCarthy. She delivered lines with perfect timing, like, "And that ball is hit to the shortstop. Rojas throws over to first base." Meanwhile, Lexie was in the background, laughing so hard she could barely breathe.
And runner. Runner advances to second.
Clark even jumped into the fun under Hull's post, cheekily commenting, "Phillies, hire me." This playful banter begs the question, could broadcasting be in Caitlin's future? She's already shown her versatility, dominating high school soccer and even taking some swings in the Indianapolis Indians batting cage last Thursday.
Yes, 100%. Her and Caitlin getting to know each other. They built this friendship, this bond. Caitlin, to me, that's what makes players great is they make players around them better. And Caitlin has done that for us, for Lexie, for AB, for Kelsey Mitchell, for Nalissa Smith. She just does that, and that's what separates her.
But wait, there's more! The MLB jumped into the conversation, urging fans to hit 22K likes to get Caitlin in the booth. And guess what? Clark herself acknowledged the excitement, saying she'd be honored if that ever happened. Can you imagine the buzz? The idea of seeing Caitlin bring her infectious energy and sharp insights to the broadcast booth has fans buzzing with anticipation. So, could we see Clark make an appearance in the broadcast booth during the MLB postseason? With the Fever just ending the league's longest playoff drought, she might just have the time to give it a shot after the WNBA season wraps up. Up next, get ready for a jaw-dropping revelation. Did you know that Caitlin Clark was already a basketball sensation before even committing to the Fever? You might not have heard, but Indiana Fever's general manager, Lynn Dunn, had an eye on her from the very beginning.
Now that you've got a chance to really be with her and work with her?
Well, I knew she was highly competitive, but I don't think I realized how highly competitive she is until we did some of those games, team building games during the Olympic break, and so she wants to win everything. Reminds me a little bit of myself.
Even before Clark's legendary senior year at Iowa in 2023, there was a powerful consensus. She was destined to be the first overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft. And guess what? Lynn Dunn was way ahead of the game, setting her sights on Clark back in 2021. During a telephonic interview with SiriusXM NBA Radio, Dunn revealed that drafting Clark became the franchise's priority during her sophomore season with Iowa. Dunn stated,
I think it was her sophomore year in college when I was watching her and thinking, I got to figure out how to get this player. This is the next generational player that's going to be in the WNBA, and we've got to have her with the Fever,
Dunn, who once coached the legendary Sue Bird in her rookie year with the Seattle Storm, knew Caitlin Clark had the potential to transform the Fever's fortunes. Their journey to acquire the top pick wasn't easy. It was marked by some tough seasons that, ironically, improved their odds in the draft lottery. With dismal records of 5-31 in 2022 and 13-27 in 2023, they secured the lowest win percentage over those two campaigns. But their strategy paid off brilliantly. They won the lottery, snagged the first pick, and chose Clark. True to Dunn's vision, Clark arrived and immediately flipped the franchise's narrative.
Gifted on the court with her scoring ability, gifted with her passing ability that's exceptional. I mean, it's hard for me to compare her to another player, male or female, that's played our game in college and professional, because what she's doing as a rookie is just unprecedented. So just very impressed with her overall game, but I'm also impressed with her speed and quickness. I don't think people realized how fast she is with and without the ball.
While her start in the WNBA was rocky, Caitlin gradually acclimated to the league's fast-paced physical style. With each passing week, her influence grew, and she began posting numbers reminiscent of her college days. She clinched her first All-Star nod in her rookie season and quickly emerged as the frontrunner for the Rookie of the Year award. After the league's month-long Olympic hiatus, Clark returned rejuvenated, playing at a near MVP level during the Fever's final 14 games. She averaged an impressive 23.1 points, 8.8 assists, and 5.4 rebounds per game, leading her team to 9 wins and a 6th-place finish in the WNBA standings.
Well, away from the game, what has intrigued me and impressed me so much is her ability to deal with the media. Far beyond a maturity, far beyond what a 21, 22-year-old. And I think that goes back to the experiences that she had at Iowa, what she had to deal with, those 4 years at Iowa, the family that she comes from, the 2 coaches that mentored her, Jensen and Bluter. So she's gifted on and off the court.
But Caitlin's impact extended far beyond the court. She was a key player in every game that attracted over 1 million viewers, and the Fever, along with every team they faced, experienced an unprecedented surge in ticket sales. The 22-year-old is poised to not only win the Rookie of the Year award, but also to secure a spot on the All-WNBA first team and finish in the top 5 of the MVP race. Lynn Dunn had earmarked her as the future of women's basketball back in 2021, but even she likely couldn't have predicted the seismic shift Clark would bring to the entire sport. And now, for our final update, we dive into a significant controversy surrounding racism in the league. Recently, WNBPA Executive Director Terry Jackson didn't hold back in her criticism of the commissioner for failing to address issues of racism, misogyny, and harassment with the urgency they deserve. She stated in response, Commissioner Engelbert took to X to clarify her position, asserting, "To be clear, there is absolutely no place for hate or racism of any kind in the WNBA or anywhere else." However, her remarks sparked even more backlash. Several WNBA players voiced their disappointment with the commissioner's initial comments. Las Vegas Aces guard Kelsey Plum emphasized, and Alicia Clark added their voice. But they weren't the only ones weighing in. The legendary Tina Thompson also joined the conversation, offering her perspective on this pressing issue. When Thompson concluded, there was a standout who remained in focus. Who else could it be other than Sheryl Swoopes, a serial Caitlin Clark critic? The look on her face clearly disclosed that she was the one spreading the hatred between the two. Well, from our side, we agree with the player. You really can't compare the two. Clark is a clear dominance. Being a history maker, ball player, and even a trendsetter, she's taking this league where it needs to be. What do you think? Let us know down in the comments section. Keep your notifications on because we're here breaking the news to you first. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.